We good?
Hold up. I know they
Welcome.
I think it is.
Yo!
Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
And everyone remembers when MP declared that he wanted to win Defensive Player of the Year. We've been keeping an eye on his progress.
MP has been stifling scores through this point of the season. He'd love to continue to create problems here tonight. He wants to be an anchor of this team and help steer another win as he's done so well this year. I got to give MP the props for putting action where his words are.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got MP, Zach LaVine out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And congratulations go out to MP. He received his first All-Star selection.
And as a starter too, BA, that's when you know you've made it. I mean, you're not just on the roster, you're one of the stars of the team.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
The response, LaVine hitting that three right back at you. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Kings have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Back to MP. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And another Sacramento three.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I heard coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Sacramento passing it around. Westbrook, the pass to Hall. Left side, LaVine from downtown. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hall's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Wembanyama, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Outside LaVine, pass to Hall. Here's Westbrook. Back to MP. Hunter on the wing. And here's Sabonis. Clock at 6. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And here's Hunter from the arc. Sabonis. And the tip-in on the offensive boards.
Offensive rebounding comes down to muscle and hustle. And Sabonis got a lot of both.
Poke loose. Inside, Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Giving the crowd what they want. Westbrook leaps for the dunk with reckless abandon.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Carter against Fox. Pass to Bryant. Now here's Johnson. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Nice move on the pick and roll by Johnson, generating an opportunity for another guy.
Back to MP. DeRozan outside. It's Monk on the wing. Here's Hall. Back to Monk. 6 to shoot. It's Monk on the wing. There's the triple. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hall's got 6 assists now in the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Taking a look at the Kings, you've got Zach LaVine. MP is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Well, RJ, some rebuilds go better than others. Wouldn't you say the Spurs are off to a good start?
Oh, they've got their cornerstone in Wembanyama, along with an array of young talent and plenty of picks. They look to compete now and for years to come, I would think so.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They have no answer for Wemby tonight. Honestly, I'm not sure how they could defend him.
The three. LaVine can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Castle. 1:14 left in the first half. Here's Harper. From deep, Wembanyama. Hunter with the rebound. The Kings lead by 6. And here's MP from outside. Oh, a silky three from MP. And you got to give it up for MP, securing his first All-Star selection. What a moment for this young man's career.
Yeah, what a moment indeed. One he'll never forget. Now, I know MP fans think this is just the first of many to come, but I hope MP savors this moment. He's earned it. Oh, the rookie with the response from 3. Dylan Harper clapping back.
Pass to Hall. Back to LaVine. The 3 is up. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hall's got 8 assists here tonight. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama against MP. Now here's Wembanyama. He's covered closely. No one near him. No good that time.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Sacramento. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be right back.
Looking at San Antonio, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Spurs.
They've been shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie at the 4 spot. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Gets the 3 ball to go.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Orlando was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
3-pointer. Champagnie shot is off.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Westbrook finds MP. Sacramento passing it around. Outside Levine. Back to MP. Let's go with a three. And the Kings with another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Castle outside. Hunter against Vassell. Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Here's Vassell. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. From deep, Harper. They get it back. Castle outside. Another shot. Oh, it's Wemby!
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And MP throws it down.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Here's Harper, pounded by Westbrook. Castle outside, fires from deep. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Sacramento leading by 15. Here's Hall. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Outside for Wembanyama. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. When you think of versatile bigs, Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of it.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
But in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Sabonis out there with MP. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
The pace that Westbrook plays at, it allows him to find angles and lanes to get the ball into the hands of shooters. Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Sacramento leading by 23. From deep, MP. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 7 tonight. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
Down low. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him shoot at this point in time. Triple team the dude.
Pass to Champagny. To the inside. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it.
All right, 3.
That's not true. Oh, yes, it is.
Okay, am I just...
And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
Let's toss it over to the sideline for news on MP's groundbreaking season.
And recently, he moved into second on the single-season assist list. He passed John Stockton's 89-90 season. Of course, Stockton also has first on the list. The former Jazz point guard pretty much has every assist record for now. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks. Well, we've been tracking MP and the stories surrounding his NBA career. One of his recent pursuits is his quest to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I love how MP has put his money where his mouth is. His teammates admire that quality. But guess what? He's full-on delivered and been a beast defensively. I got to say, I think he's got one hand on the Defensive Player of the Year trophy already.
Let's go cross-court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
He just had an all-time moment breaking Wilt Chamberlain's single-season points record. Him and Wilt are still the only players in NBA history with over 4,000 points in a year. He told me he hopes to add to this record tonight. I'm betting he will. Guys?
Yeah, he could add a lot to it. Thanks. All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Recently passing Wilt Chamberlain's 62-63 season in terms of total points, he's currently in second for a single season. He's got some work to do to pass Wilt's 61-62 year, which is the record. Nevertheless, he is in the midst of an historic run. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Alan. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a twin cheat code.
Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
He did it. He set a new NBA record for assists in a season, breaking John Stockton's mark from back in 1991. He told me, quote, "I give all the credit to my teammates. Without them making their shots, I don't get assists." He has always been a team-first guy. Back to you guys.
Always has been. He likes seeing them succeed. Thanks. Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Thank you, guys. This year, we've seen him pile up 50-point performances again and again, and he set a record doing it. He now has the most 50-point games in a single season, another accolade for what's been a jaw-dropping season from him.
I mean, it's been breathtaking. Thank you. On the court for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at power forward. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 11-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Murray's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Russell Westbrook. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. And he comes up with the deuce. Champagnie's got 9.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Spurs trail by 13 on the Wayne Johnson. Back to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Sacramento grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sabonis. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. MP outside. 1 for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. That shot is off. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. 1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. And MP throws it down.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
On the floor for San Antonio, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. Here's DeRozan. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
A shot by Champagnie, no good. To the inside, kicks it out to MP. Levine dishes to MP. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. He gets that one. DeRozan's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Fox. He takes it in. Great D that time from Westbrook. DeRozan finds MP. Levine for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Levine's got 11.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Kings ahead, just dominating this one. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Thanks for tuning in. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do. And that's go off topic.
What topic? So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Kings. That'll do it for our show.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
And let's check in with Helen, and she's got the latest for us on MP.
Thanks so much. Well, with his name in consideration for Defensive Player of the Year, you might think that MP has always had that mindset. But if you ask his parents, they'll give you a different story, saying growing up, MP only wanted to shoot. He didn't worry about defense at all. I don't know what changed, but I'm glad it did change. Guy's not sure if the rest of the league has the same feelings.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's a good point. He's got a gift for it, that's for sure. Might as well take advantage. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. MP out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Champagnie's got 17 now.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. Levine finds DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Pass to MP. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And there's Levine on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The 2-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
And the Spurs with possession after the Kings pick up 2.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Hall, takes it inside, and he can't jam it through. Outside, Fox. Out to the right wing. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Outside, LaVine. He's looking for MP and finds him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And that sends MP to the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Johnson's checked in for Vassell. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Inside, Hall. And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Pass to Champagny. In the corner, Castle with it. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Castle's got 8 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
To the middle. And the dunk by MP.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Pass to Wembanyama. Count the basket. And that's now 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. Champagny, no good on the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson can't hit. Here's Hall. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's Sacramento holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of...
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game.
Thanks, guys. Your team asked a lot of you tonight, MP, and you came through across the board to secure a triple-double in the win. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's whatever it takes.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific.